Good morning, sunshines. It is April 3rd. It is early in the morning for me, 7:36 a.m. If I was the kind of person who slept at night, this would be super early for me. It may not be early for you, but it's early for me. I am a cartoon down with making the video. I just finished drawing my next cartoon, and I figured I'd make this video before I post that cartoon, write the blog and everything for it. Which I'm not looking forward to writing the blog because it's work and I'm tired. And I might have to leave the house again today. I have to go to my bank. So I gotta do some things. I don't know when I go to sleep. I'm about to eat a Pop-Tart. Haha, yeah, Pop-Tart. And do some more work and see how I feel after I write the blog. Mornings. So, I got a rabbit in this one. You know that White House rabbit? He's just scary. I mean, he looks like he's standing there kind of just going, duh. Just the way he looks. I made it look a little bit more evil in this thing. But Trump, I just found it kind of bizarre that Trump would complain about, or would talk about deporting people who came to this country as children by no fault of their own, while he's around a whole bunch of children. I mean, and usually I kind of feel sorry for the president having to stand there with a big-ass rabbit, and it's like undignified and stuff, but lately I've been feeling bad for the rabbit having to stand there with Trump. I'm not a fan of holiday-themed cartoons, and because I'm so with the program, I'm doing this holiday cartoon the day after Easter. Well, I did it the day after Easter, now it's like 2 days after Easter. It's politics, and he did it at the egg roll. And why didn't they do the egg roll on Sunday? I don't get that. Is it because Trump had to take his big fat Cheeto ass down to Florida and make some money off the government, you know, and pretend like he was going to church, like the one time of the year, like a lot of people, you know. As I said, I'm not a big fan of the holiday type theme cartoons, and all my conservative colleagues, they did Jesus cartoons for Easter. A bunch of He Is Risen cartoons and stuff. And that's fine. I'm not into that either. Because I'm a godless heathen. You know, I just don't. I would burn in hell if there was a hell, probably. But nah, I don't believe that either. Because I think you really have to be seem like you have to be a really, really bad person to burn in hell. Not just somebody who's stubborn and needed like scientific proof to believe in something. I mean, if you burn in hell for that, that's just some very low standards of going to hell, right? In case you're wondering out there, my Pop-Tart is brown sugar. Usually only two kinds, brown sugar or chocolate. I don't really make a real breakfast because I'm lazy. But I am going to give you some shout-outs. I'll draw these kids and eggs. While you watch me draw kids and eggs. Alright. Also, I'm going to tell you this. I messed up. I noticed that I counted one of my videos twice. I numbered two of them the same number, didn't count it twice. So as this would have been like episode 57, it's actually 58. Oh, I don't think anybody else notices that except for me. Hopefully. Alright, it's just comments here, but the rest of them. This says the 6 comments, and I only see 2. What are the rest of these comments? That just don't see them, people. Let's see again. All your comments, I still just don't see them. I just see Quana on the last one, and I see Emily. Are there more comments here? It says 6 comments. Can I see the rest of the comments? There's Ariel. Ariel tried to speak to me in Spanish. Ariel, you said that my Windows is probably stolen, pirated. I don't know, but the registration key did work. So, alright. That's inside stuff most people don't know unless you listen to the last video. And she types in Spanish to me. I think she's trying to tell me my cat is black. Or she's asking. No, he's not. But every time he's in here, I don't need him. I say, "Yo no necesito gato." So, which means I don't need the cat. Don't need Anyways, there. Alright, let me go to episode 56 and see if I missed any shout-outs there. Some of y'all might get some extra shout-outs. See, this is 9. I don't even think it's showing all of them. Robert Coutinho commented a couple times, and Ariel, and Robert Coutinho, and Quana, and did I mention Emily before? Alright. I think you're all taken care of. You got those shout outs done. So it's early morning, watching all the news, and Morning Joe is on. I haven't really been paying attention. I was listening to a rock band called Splendor that was really, really big in like 99. And well, no, they weren't really, really big. They made 2 albums and then they fizzled. But they were really, really good. Badass. And I was listening to that today. And but yeah. Did I already draw the White House? Did I do that? I'm gonna go back and touch it up. So, yes, I must have, because now I'm coloring. So, I was trying to do this really quick yesterday, because I really wanted to do a bonus cartoon. And I was actually going to start doing another subject, and then I just thought, I'm going to go ahead and do this since, get the whole Easter thing out of the way. This is a little, since Easter will be really, really old news probably by the time this runs in any newspapers, if it runs in any. Which I don't know if it will. I don't know if my next one will either, because I'm kind of like criticizing newspapers in the next one. But you'll see. You will see. Some people might see this video before the cartoon, because I posted the cartoon at 11 o'clock last night. Which I know. And I don't know if anybody's awake. I think the cartoon has only had like 20 shares on Facebook, according to my website. Let me go check it out. Let me go look. What does the website say? The website says 30. Been shared 30 times. Sometimes I get 1,000 shares. Yes, this one's doing very, very poorly. I don't even know if I did it on LinkedIn yet. Did I? I'm like, look, I mean, if I've showed it there yet. See. I share my cartoons on LinkedIn just in case someday somebody notices, like a newspaper, and they say, hey, we should carry that guy's cartoons because I saw them on LinkedIn. That has not happened. But you never know. I did not. We will show that now. And just talking. This is what I do when I'm not even doing the video. I just sit around and I talk like this. I'm trying not to be too loud because I don't want to wake people up, even though I think everybody is up. I'm gonna bite another Pop-Tart. But I don't know why. I did 2 different things in this cartoon. Well, not different, but I don't know if you could understand what I just said. Because I'm being rude and talking with food in my mouth. What I did was, well, I'll point out one of them when I do it. But, I brought back the Trump booty lips. At least for now. I don't know if they'll be in the next one that I draw Trump in. But, I've had a lot of people. It took a while for people to notice that the booty lips were even there when I started doing it. But then a lot of people started talking about it. And then for some reason I just kind of got bored with them, so I stopped doing them. But now, it just seemed to apply to this cartoon, and I figured, I don't know if anybody would run it, so I put it back in there just to see who would notice. And so far, one person has. But then again, maybe nobody else has really seen the cartoon yet, because I published it so late last night. When normal people who have lives, were asleep. People unlike me. But I was always kind of afraid that newspapers would be afraid of the booty lips, and they just wouldn't run it. So I never would acknowledge it was booty lips. But then they would show, the cartoons would be reprinted in USA Today and Washington Post, and I thought, well, if they run it, then nobody else should be afraid of it. And I never did have an editor ask about it, or tell me that they wouldn't run them because of the butt lips. The whole anus mouth. Looking like a cat butt. Ariel knows what I'm talking about. Anyway. Yeah, Rabbit's kind of boring. The Rabbit's like naked too. I mean, I noticed like in other years he wears a vest, whatever, which doesn't really make any sense. It's like Donald Duck. I'm wearing a shirt, but I don't wear any pants. I just don't get that. Anyway, this is almost done. Looking to see if I've done Trump's eggs yet. That was like a last minute addition I thought of. And what I did was I colored the eggs like the Russian flag. And I bet nobody in the world notices who sees the cartoon. I ain't got to worry about spoiling here for the video because nobody watches the video except for Ariel, Quana, Robert, Cortino, and Emily. And there's another person too who's way behind. She's playing catch up, and I'm gonna give her a shout out so that she'll find it in 2 weeks. Akinta Strum. So, Akinta, whenever you find this 2 weeks, hey, you got a shout out. She thinks I don't see all her replies, but I do. So, I think we're almost done. We are almost done. Almost done, almost done, almost done. Almost done. And then I can eat this Pop-Tart and start writing the blog. And then I'll post this. Yep, there's your Buddha lips. Aren't they lovely? Hey, tell me what you think. You like the oil lips better, or do you like these lips? It's up to you. Well, it's not up to you. I do what I want, but I want to know what you think. And be honest. Vote on the lips. I should do that on Facebook. Give a vote for the readers. And then do exactly opposite of what the results are. Because I'm a jerk. Alright. We are about done. Alright. That was a very tiny bite, so I don't mumble too much. Here's your cartoon. I want to thank all of you for coming by. Please share this on social media. Even if you are a godless heathen like me, please share it. And click the likey thing. And subscribe to the YouTube channel. And I hope you have a good day. I will post the other video later this afternoon for the cartoon that I have not published yet. But you will see it. It's on Sinclair. You might like it. Goodbye, everybody. Have a good day. Bye, 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 bye.